Hey there, crafty friends, it's Lynn QV and I'm playing with paper and glue. Today I'm bringing day 25 of Out with a Bang, the last days of summer collaboration with Mandy from Sunflower Indoors and Julie from Julie's Papercraft. You can follow along with the hashtag JJII, Out Without a Bang. Out with a Bang. And this is also in partnership with Junk Journal Ideas and Inspiration Facebook group. So if you've been following along, you already know all that's going on. And if you're just joining for the first time, I will make sure that everything is in the description box, including the kits that we're using. There's a discount through the end of the month for those. And also all the makers, the creators that are in this collaboration. A few more days after mine. I'm sure I'm happy to have you here. And our prompt for today is Kaleidoscope. I was so excited when I heard that because I've always loved kaleidoscopes. And the kits actually lend themselves very well to that. And we're going to make a couple of things. I'll show you some that I've made already. There's this, and I made several variations. I actually used my Cricut Maker for this. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. And then also we've got the little kaleidoscope on the outside of this little insert. Check that out. There's that one I showed you already. This one is super cool. And this one. Now, this and this one, as well as that one. Oh, all of them, excuse me. After I made the prototype or the image, I did scan it and just printed them, could make them any size I wanted to fit in whatever we're gonna make. Oh, but wait, there's more. I had so much fun with this one. I fooled around in Design Space and made this on my Cricut Maker, but it is a little more advanced, so we won't do it today. But please let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more tutorials using your electronic cutting machines. Let's jump right in, and here we go. Here we are in Design Space, and we're going to say New Project. I'm going to upload image, browse, and I'm going to grab this image right here. Okay, continue. It erased all the background, and apply and continue. Flat graphic, continue, and upload. Now I want to make that considerably smaller. Okay, we're going to bring in a shape. We're going to grab a triangle. The measurements I want require that this not increase or decrease proportionally. So I'm going to go up here to size, and the lock I'm going to unlock. Now my width, I want 1.54. My height, I want 1.875. I'll hit enter. Okay, so there's my triangle now, 1.54 times 1.88. And so I can see I can make this even smaller. Oops. There we go. And still this. I'm going to try that. Now, the background is print then cut. So that's a flattened image. And the triangle is a basic cut. And what I want to do is grab them both and come down here and attach. And that way it will cut my triangle out of the printed. Now I can either go here and I can do the duplicate and do it 7 times to give me a total of 8. Or, let's get rid of that. I'll show you the other option. We say make, we have to save it. Say triangle dot kaleidoscope. All right, here's our project. It has the read lines for my Cricut Maker. I'm going to go up here to a number of copies, and I'm going to make that 8. Apply. And there we have it. So let's continue. Send to printer. We want to use the dialog box. And now when we say print, it doesn't actually print it. It's going to bring us this, which will enable us to change to tray number 2, which is my thick, and print. Load the mat, choose your paper, and go. And done. If you're cutting by hand, you need to print your image 8 times, make a template, and then stack them and cut them by hand. Now, obviously, it's not going to be as exact as using the machine, but you can do it. I've recently been using the sticky mat for projects like this, where I want something to stay in place. And also, you may notice I did it first so I could see the design and make sure that it was accurate. And now I re-stuck them print side down so that I could do the whole glue thing. I attached a 3.5-inch square to the back. All right, finally, success. It's actually kind of cool looking. Alrighty, let's trim off our excess. I'm starting with a 3.5-inch square. You can either draw lines from corner to corner, or you can just see them in your head. You know, kind of like the voices. Okay, and I'm just gonna anchor this side and this side. We don't want glue in the middle yet. So on the right side of our imaginary line, anchor strips 1 and 2 just on the ends, and then weave strips 3 and 4 under, over, and over, under. Right, there's that. And we will attempt this guy off my sticky mat. There we go. Let's go through, trim off the excess. Add 4 square corners to give us a banner effect. Let's move on to our next one. We need mirrored images for this one. I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut. Check your photo editing app to see if it mirrors images for you. I use Canva quite a bit, and it does. I use 3M 811 removable tape. It's sticky like a Post-it note, but it's not permanent, and it does come in handy in our paper crafts. It's the blue box 3M Scotch 811. For our little pop-up, we're going to take a square piece of paper. This one's 8 by 8, and we're going to match up. Hopefully it's matched up. We're going to fold up, give a half a turn, fold it up again. All right. Now I'm going to turn it upside down, and I am going to fold one corner to corner. Right. Let me just make sure all my creases are good. Right. And we're going to take these two corners and pull them in like so, and then flatten down. When we open, it's going to have the pop-up. We are going to actually glue one of our panels on this triangle facing up and one on the top one here that's in this direction. Fold it in. All right, so let's put a pretty picture on the front. We're going to cut from this section that kind of looks like a kaleidoscope already. Project 2 is our little booklet insert. So we have sheets that are 5 by 4. We scored them at 1 inch. Using the beauty of this paper for the front, although you could decorate it more heavily than we're going to. Let's take a peek at what we can do in here. We can put some little secret notes in there, some fussy cuts, some tags. put this here. Let's round some corners. Actually, let's use this thing. Picked it up at a thrift store. Let's do this one. Let's go ahead and look at our finished product. Here's the one I had made previously with 4 wonderful kaleidoscope designs. Then we put this little book together, and we have the pockets. I put a couple little tags and things inside those. And we've got one of our quilt kaleidoscopes. And the third one we did, where we take mirrored images and connect them. So there's that one. And then I love the pop-up. Just gotta scoot that out of the way a minute. So when we open, and we've got that beautiful, that one just turned out so good. And then this one I like better than when I first did it. I just put some blank here, and then on the back is a little bit of decoration also. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Mandy and Julie, for hosting this wonderful collaboration. Don't forget to check the description box so you can catch up if you're behind, and definitely see all of the wonderful work that's been done for Out with a Bang collaboration. The end of summer, there we go. Hey guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Please come again while we're playing with paper and glue.